ALAMAR Cosmetics just recently launched a new bundle, and these are the bundles that this is the bundle that I'm going to be talking about today, which is an eyeshadow, a primer, and 3 brushes. So if you want to know more details and prices on this bundle and my personal opinion, and if you should waste your coins on it, then just go ahead and stick around, and let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty of this video. I look Spanglish.
Really?
Okay, because that's what we're trying to go for, okay? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with this eyeshadow palette. This is called the Spanglish eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love the packaging on this eyeshadow palette. Let me just go ahead and start off by saying that the color scheme in here is absolutely stunning. It gives me unicorn vibes, but at the same time like 90s vibes. I absolutely love it. This palette is currently retailing for $28. So I don't even know what kind of look I'm going for right now. I feel like in my last video I did orange, so we're just gonna, I think, stick to like the pinks. Ponte Hyper. Let me just talk about the names. We're gonna talk about the names as I'm using them. This gel is called Ponte Hyper. Mind you, she's Cuban, so she's gonna definitely put that in there. If you don't know what Ponte Hyper is, atrévete, te, salte de closet, destápate, quítate el desmante, deja de taparte.
Levántate,
Ponte Hyper. This set of 3 is retailing for $18. And it does come with these 3. It comes with a pigment packer brush. It comes with crease control brush. And then this one is your detailed diffuser brush for $18. And before we start our eyeshadow, this bundle also came with the Primero primer. I absolutely love the name of it. This is actually retailing for $15 individually. You can get each of these individually if you're not a primer girl. I mean, you can definitely skip out on this. If you want to skip out on the brushes, then you can, whatever. But if you also want to get the bundle itself, the bundle itself is retailing for $51 versus you kind of getting like each of them individually. It's funny because I'm not really a primer girl, but we're gonna go ahead and give this primer a try. We're gonna go ahead and stick this onto both of our eyes. Oh my god, this primer is definitely sticky as heck. It's not like super glue sticky, but it's sticky. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see my eyelid pull up? That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's good because it kind of helps the eyeshadow adhere. Ooh, it's tacky. Which is kind of good, like I said. I'm going to be dipping into I Get Cute, which is this like pinkish shade here. Wow, that's pigmented. Okay, let me just say, I don't know if it's the primer, but that joint is pigmented. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful shade. I did not expect this payoff on this pink. This is gorgeous. Wow. I honestly expected it to be paler than this, but it's coming out like a pinkish coral color. Wow. This is stunning. Growing up in a Latino home, because let me just say that I thought it would be an appropriate time to talk about it because we're doing a Spanglish video over here. Let me just say, I don't know about you, but me, growing up in a Latino home with just my mama, raising my brother and I, bruh, it was definitely some difficult times, and it didn't make it any better that my brother and I were some hard-headed as little kids, you know? My mom was, honestly, my mom, I never remember my mom saying to me, you can't wear makeup, but I think I always just had that fear of like even asking her, Mom, can I wear makeup? Because I felt like the answer was automatically going to be no. So I kind of never really asked her. I think I just really like started wearing it. I never was like, at least I don't remember. And I kind of like gradually started slowly, and I think that's why she didn't really say much about it. And I honestly want to say I was in middle school. It was funny because I started wearing mascara, and I would try to do it as light as possible, the mascara, because I didn't want my mom to notice that I had mascara on. Knowing my mom, she probably knew the whole time, but she just didn't say anything to me. She probably didn't really care as much as I thought she would. And then little by little, I started like gradually like going from mascara to eyeliner. I'm talking about liner, like bottom waterline liner, like not no wing eyeliner. When I was growing up, she didn't really have that much. The only thing she'll honestly have was like her burgundy ass lipstick. If you're Latina, millennial, you know what I'm talking about. You know that your mom had that Mary Kay, she was pressed about her Mary Kay burgundy ass lipstick, or Avon. Honestly, like that was like the brand. I feel like Mary Kay was like MAC Cosmetics back in the day. Like, oh, if you had Mary Kay, ooh, you had money, girl. Shoot, you was flossing. Ponte hyper. And we are gonna use the crease control brush. It looks like a cute little fan small brush. I've actually never seen a brush like this, which is very curious to me. Auntie, look at this. Can you see? Can you see how pigmented it looks? Jesus. Jesus Christ. We're gonna go ahead and rub that joint all in our lid. I'm just winging things right now, as usual. Per usual. Uy, qué bonito. Qué bonito se ve. I am so freaking proud of my roots. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, I freaking love being Latina. I freaking love my culture. I just love like our curvy body. I love our music. I love our food. Like, I am just all for being Latina. And like I said, I am so proud and honored to see Latina women, especially women, but Latino people in general, like succeed in life, man, and just see like the accomplishments they make, you know. And the reason why I feel like it hits home for me is because our parents came here, like immigrated to the United States, and us as millennials, I feel like our parents sacrificed themselves for us to have a better life and not grow up like they did in poverty. And it's just, and I think that's why it hits home to me when I see millennial Latino people be so successful in life. Like my cousin's a doctor herself, and I just feel so honored and proud to like just like say that, you know. And then for me to be part of that family, and it's just, I don't know. And it doesn't even matter like if you're family or not, like I said, as long as I see that you're Latina, and it's just a different feeling, man. And like I said, I think it's because it hits home. I feel like every culture is always proud of their own culture and loves to see their culture succeed in life because they know the struggles that they've been through. But like I said, like, I mean, like our parents like migrated over here. Like, why not make something out of ourselves? Why not make our parents' sacrifice worth it? You know what I mean? And make something from us. So I am the youngest on my mom's side of the family. I mean, on my mom's side, sorry. I'm her youngest daughter and her youngest child. And I have an older brother who, I mean, I've done videos with here on YouTube that you guys have seen. We're 4 years apart. And man, do I have memories with my brother, man. Like, I remember my mom used to like leave us home like at a certain age that once my brother turned like 12-13 years old, my mom used to leave us alone in the house. and my mom used to just go to work, and when we were on summer vacation, like my mom would just leave us there, you know. But man, I remember that my brother and I used to wait all freaking day, and as soon as we knew that my mom was coming home, bruh, she used to tell us to freaking clean the house when she wasn't there. We'll wait all day para no limpiar, and then wait till my mom before she's like, I'm on my way home. My brother and I used to grab the vacuum, start throwing everything, and act like we're freaking cleaning, and clean the whole goddamn house in like 10 minutes before she freaking got home. Oh, that was life, man. I feel like my generation, like my age, I'm 28, I feel like my age was like a few of the last years of the best childhood, and after that cell phones were like the in and poppin' thing, and after that it was just like downhill. So I'm gonna go back once I finish the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna do guau at the bottom of my waterline, and I'm just gonna pack that thing on there to kind of like have my sorry to kind of have the bottom of my eye pop, because I want that like glittery effect at the bottom. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna finish off my foundation off camera, and then I'll be back to you guys in a few. This is gonna be the Alamar Bronze Palette. This one is the Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio, and this one is in the medium to tan shades. And we're gonna go in using the bronze brush. This is again from ALAMAR Cosmetics, and I like to dip into Soltera and Always Summer, which is these two shades here, and then of course this is the brightening shade. I like to mix both of them in together, and we're just gonna go ahead and sculpt our cheeks out. I absolutely love this bronzer that she has. It's like the perfect bronzing combo for my skin complexion. She has a lighter one, a lighter trio than the one that I have, and she also has a darker one. Just in case any of you guys are interested, I will definitely check it out. We're gonna move into some blush. This is the ALAMAR Cosmetics Color Brush Trio, and this is in the dark rich. Look at these colors, they're absolutely gorgeous, so freaking stunning. And using an ALAMAR Cosmetics brush, I feel like I'm like sponsored right now. ALAMAR Cosmetics, I'm just saying, you can hit up a sister up. So we're going to be using, this is the complexion brush. I like using this one for blush, and I think I'm going to go in for Deserted, which is this like coral color here. Again, she has this one in 3 different shades. She has it in lighter, like a lighter pink trio, and in a darker, like deeper trio. All depends on your complexion. I think this is perfect. Ooh, this is giving me 90s vibe. Like, mommy is going to a quinceañera. When she came out with her volume 1 palette, she uses La Costa, which is this shade here, and she uses that to highlight her face. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, going in with an ALAMAR Cosmetics brush. This one is in the brightening brush, and I like to use this for highlight just because it's like fat and tapered, and it just like kind of gets into the spots where you need it to. This is the only palette that she has that doesn't have a mirror. All the other palettes that she has recently came out with do have mirrors, which, like I said, I'm all for it. Even though this is an eyeshadow, honestly, it looks beautiful as a highlight. Look at that. I literally just realized I have a lot of her freaking products. These are all her palettes that I have. And then like I said, I have the volume 2 somewhere in my house. I think it's in my makeup kit, honestly, because I use a lot of her products in my makeup kit because I know that they're super pigmented and they have super fun colors to work with for my clients. So I think it's somewhere in my makeup kits. Dipping into Guau, and we're going to use that at the bottom of our waterline. Cosmetics, we're going in with some lip liners here. These two are in the shade Birthday Suit and Coqueta. Oh, Birthday Suit lip gloss, sorry. I'm blind. We're going to use the darker shade Coqueta around our lips, and then towards the middle, we're going to, of our whatever, in the middle of our lips, we're going to use the lighter lip liner. Alright, this is the finished completed look. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial that I had for you. And of course, reviewing the ALAMAR Cosmetics. I honestly feel that this is something you could definitely splurge on. Like I said, if you want to get the bundle is $51. Primer is very sticky itself, but I honestly feel like the eyeshadow adheres to it very, very good. Maybe I'll definitely set it to kind of like be able to work with it better, especially if you're a beginner, just to make it work easier for you. The eyeshadow, the pigments on them were absolutely stunning. They were absolutely amazing. The payoff was just beautiful. I honestly don't expect anything less from her when it comes to eyeshadows. The brushes, of course, I mean, they do its job. They picked up a lot of the product very well. The entire collection, I feel like, is definitely worth for you to splurge on. And I mean, she does have Afterpay, so you can definitely pay in 4 payments in case you're interested. So with that being said, I love you, and I will catch you in my next video.